Come closer, because today we are discussing feminine hygiene. The men are welcome too, because you can share this video with the women in your life. Feminine hygiene is super important, period. There's no maybe or ifs with this one. We all want to feel fresh, comfortable, and confident in our skin, right? I know your answer is yes, and that starts from taking care of our intimate areas. I've shared a similar video here before, but ever since I've tweaked a few things, and I thought it wise to share with you all my Chantel Nation babes. My process may not be the best or even your cup of tea, but the primary thing is that it works for me. I'd like to believe that I am in optimal hygiene when it comes to my intimates, and I am 100% pro be proud of your body parts and do not shy away from calling it what it really is. Hey y'all, Chantel here, the curator of this channel, but today I double as your big sis, especially for those that are younger than me watching this video, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of teas. If you are yet to subscribe and join the Chantel Nation family, please do so now by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell icon next to it, so whenever I post, you'll be one of the first to get my notification. Gege. Thank you. The number one feminine hygiene that changed my life is changing my toothbrush every 3 months. Prior to the last 6-7 years of my life, I used to change my toothbrush once every 6 months or even longer. I did not know better. If not, I would have done better. As soon as I switched things up to every 3 months, the difference has been clear. Preference for me in terms of toothbrush bristles is medium. It's soft and effective enough to remove plaque without injuring my gum. Still in the oral department, the next thing that has changed my life is a tongue scraper. If you don't have a tongue scraper in your oral stash, please do well to go get one for yourself ASAP. Tongue scraper is a game changer when it comes to oral health. Toothbrush can do the work, but it takes longer, and most times you end up injuring yourself. But with a tongue scraper, you just put it and scrape out those white residue from food or drinks from your tongue, and your tongue is back to being pink. I actually just purchased this one because the other one I've used for about 3 months, so I decided to change to a new one. It is not expensive at all. In Naira, this is less than 4,000. In dollars, it should be like $2. Pounds should be maybe £1.50. This, don't sleep on it. Listen, do not sleep on tongue scrapers. It gives fresher breath. Your sense of taste will be greatly improved. I've experienced smelly mouth a lot of times, not from me or from other people, and I'm like, doesn't this person brush? But if you go to the crux of the matter, like you dig deep, you realize that this smell is not even coming from the teeth, because the teeth is not what smells. It's underneath the gum and the tongue. So probably they're just using toothpaste on their tongue and just and they're done, without using a tongue scraper to go in depth and just brush out every yama from the tongue. Oral health is not complete without a good toothpaste and a good mouthwash. These two right here, these two, whenever I use them, I just feel freshness in my mouth. This is the Colgate Max White Purple Reveal Paste. I just started using this a couple of months and I really love it. My mouth is super fresh afterwards. It also helps with whitening of the teeth because of the purple color. You all know that purple is a color corrector, so it changes the yellow shade or off-white shade of your teeth, revealing something whiter and better. Also, after brushing, I just gargle with a mouthwash, especially at night time, and it keeps me fresh till I wake up the next day. These two and every other thing I mentioned are amazing when it comes to oral health. Number 2, vagina wash. Since I stopped using soap down there years ago, I don't think I've treated any vagina related infection or issues. I truly haven't. I can't remember, to be honest. I either use only warm water or a hypoallergenic intimate wash. I have tried different brands of intimate wash, and this is the one that I believe does the most work for me. It's unscented, it's gentle, it keeps me fresh all day. It's a Vagisil pH balance intimate wash. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but once the pH balance of your vagina is altered, that's when you start getting a lot of itches and all sorts of issues down there. This is so gentle, it is delicate, it is sensitive, and it is made for the intimate skin area. It is just so amazing. A tip while washing down there is to go from front to back and not the other way around, to avoid transferring bacteria from your anal area to the vaginal area. But for me, what I do is I wash them in parts. I wash the front first, rinse it out, and then go to the back, washing it in the opposite direction so that it doesn't connect to each other, so to speak. Also, I'm not digging for gold anywhere, aka putting my fingers inside to wash out anything. That area is self-cleaning. I just focus on the vulva, that is the exterior area, clean it very well, and I'm good to go. The disclaimer here is I'm not a medical professional, but these are the things, like I mentioned, have worked for me over time, and I haven't experienced any irritability. I have been good down there, and I thought to share same with you all. The third feminine hygiene that changed my life is the fact that I stopped using 3 towels daily and started using just 2. Before now, I would use one for my face, one for my vagina, and the other for my body. But now I don't use towel on my face anymore. I let my face air dry, and I just use 2 towels for the aforementioned area. Reason being that my face is very sensitive, and when I was using towels, I noticed that it was too harsh and rough for my skin. I tend to break out, but since I stopped using all of that, I just let my face air dry, or if I'm in a hurry, I use a paper towel. It's been bliss. Moreover, it takes less than 3 minutes to air dry. Before I'm done toweling the other areas, my face is dry, and I go in with skincare. Number 4, breathable underwear. If the panties are tight, I don't want it. If the crotch area is not lined with a gusset, stay far away from me, because comfort is key. Also, I never wear one pant for a full day. So immediately I take my bath at night, I take it off. I also have separate panties for period and regular days. I don't know if that does anything, but so far so good. I've been loving it, and I love the fact that I can pinpoint my period undergarments and the one for my regular days or my off days, so to speak. So this is something you can actually introduce to your feminine routine and see how it works. Number 5, these points are not in sequence, but what matters the most is that my message is being passed. I hope so. After using the loo, 90% of the time, I use only water to wash up, to clean up. The other 10% is probably when I am using a public toilet. For that, I use really soft tissue, not these ones that they sell these days. The one I'm currently using is this one from Boots. Is the everyday tissue. I always have these pocket tissues. They are very soft, they are very delicate, and they are easily flushable. After this, I go on ahead with my wet ones. It's in the car right now, but I'll leave a picture of what it looks like on the screen, and then just wipe from front to back, like I mentioned earlier. But when I'm at home, it's water all the way. That keeps me fresh and clean, and I don't have any abrasion from strong tissue. Once I'm done with that, I pat dry and I wash my hands. Don't forget to wash your hands. One hack I learned for using the regular tissue paper that is actually coarse is just to wet it a bit, tiny bit with water before going in to wipe yourself. That's if you don't have a flushable wipe or a really soft tissue like this one. The 6th feminine hygiene hack that has changed my life is the fact that I hand wash and sun dry my intimate wears, my panties, my bras, my towel. Please, if you have your pants peg hanging in your bathroom, just pause this video and go and take it outside so that sun will dry those pants, because direct sunlight will kill any fungi, any bacteria, any rubbish hanging in the moist area that is your bathroom. My sponge as well, every day I finish having my bath, I take it out, and in the evening I bring it back in so that it just has that crisp freshness and it is dry for the next use. Washer and dryer is out of it for me, especially when it comes to my intimates like pants and bras, because I live here in Nigeria and the weather is conducive. So if you live in a seasonal country, aka winter and the likes, you can opt for the dryer method, but make sure you put it in an underwear rack before putting it in the dryer so that it doesn't damage it. I'll leave a picture of what an underwear rack or bag looks like on the screen. It's actually very cheap. On Shein is like $2 or $1.50, or you can even check AliExpress for cheaper options. Number 7, glycolic acid. Listen, this product is a game changer. You see this right here? Gold. It doesn't replace deodorant for me, but instead of using deodorant twice a day, I use it once a day now, and I replace the night deodorant with glycolic acid. She eliminates sweat, odor, and black pits if you're looking to get rid of that. It's not just any other TikTok hack, because I know a lot of you must have seen it on TikTok, but it actually works. My favorite has to be from the brand Ordinary. If you're looking to jump on this hack or using the glycolic acid, please start sparingly and slowly work your way up to every other day and probably every day, basically until your body builds tolerance to it. I noticed I also get rid of ingrown hairs and bumps. My underarm is as smooth as a baby's bum. I'm not even exaggerating, to be honest, truth be told. If you know, you know. But yeah, no jokes though. This has really changed my life. This. Number 8, exfoliating. I was never going to end this video without sharing this feminine hygiene change that transformed my skin. I often get these comments, Chantel, you're glowing, tell us your secret. The secret, my sister, is exfoliation. I'll be exfoliating. I exfoliate at least 2 times a week and the results are amazing. I'm a dark girl, as if it's not already so obvious. So anything that has shea, almond oil, cocoa butter, coconut is gold on my skin. That is why I stick to exfoliating my skin 1 to 2 times a week with the Dr. Teal's sugar scrub with shea butter and almond oil. This is perfect for dark skin. There are other variants for different skin tone, like the vitamin C one if you're looking to brighten your skin or your naturally light skin. The benefits of exfoliating include getting rid of dead skin cells, promoting a smoother and evened out skin texture. Dry brushing is also excellent as it aids blood flow alongside the other benefits you get from exfoliation. Amazing. The 9th feminine hygiene routine that really works for me and gives me this glowy skin that you all love is not sleeping with makeup. Regardless of how tired, how my day went, I must always wash my face before going to bed. You know, sometimes maybe you have your bath late during the day and you're like, oh, I'm not going to have a second bath. But you see this face washing, I can never miss it. I must wash my face at least twice a day and then go in with my skincare routine. Once you infuse this step into your skincare routine, you're 1 step closer to a perfect skin. And I really love this because it has made me to be very strict with my day and nighttime skincare routine. If you'd like me to share my updated skincare routine, signify by leaving skincare routine in the comment section, and I'll think about it. I'll consider you. There are a lot of other feminine hygiene hacks that have changed my life, but I wanted to peg this video at 10 points. So if you want a part 2, please signify in the comment section as well. The 10th hygiene tip that has worked for me, in fact, I can't even do without it at this point, is flossing. Flossing. Yo. I don't know what I was doing with my life the days I was not flossing. Did you all know that toothbrush cannot get to hard to reach areas like below the gum? And once plaque and food residue build up in those areas, it can cause cavities and smelly, rotten mouth. Some people brush twice a day, but they still have bad mouth odor because they haven't introduced flossing into their routine. Flossing after each meal takes care of that problem, unless your case is really advanced. And for that, I can't help you. You have to go to the dentist. The tiny thread and interdental peak here are tiny enough to get to the crevices of your teeth without injuring you. As opposed to toothpicks that are bigger, toothpicks are not suitable for dental cleaning. I repeat, toothpicks are not suitable for dental cleaning. I don't know why restaurants still give people toothpicks in 2023. What toothpicks do is to dislodge food from the obvious areas like the front of your teeth, but it cannot get in between your teeth, underneath your gum, where sometimes meat and things that you have masticated are just chilling, basically. Or if you even want to force it, you might end up bleeding because of how thick it is. But a floss is tinier and can get to those areas easily. I have flosses in my bag, in my car, in my room, in my office, everywhere really. I invest in a pack and this lasts for a really long time. Once I get out the stuff in my teeth, I just throw it away and replace with a new one. They are not expensive at all. You can just invest in a pack and continue using it. Flossing prevents gum disease, tooth decay, tartar buildup, and bad breath. I prefer this regular one, but brands like Oral-B have the minted one, which I use once in a while though, but I'm not so much of a fan because it gets messy, especially when I have lip product on. It doesn't have the handle, it just has the thread, and then you put it in between your teeth. But yeah, if you don't have this one and you have that other one, it does the same job. Thank you all so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you got value from it, please don't hesitate to share. If you have some tips, tricks, hacks, or the likes to share, please leave same in the comment section. Zero judgments here. Because we all do better when we know better. So do not gatekeep any information. If you have things that have worked for you, leave them in the comment section. We're all open to learning, and I'm sure one or more people will gain something from it. Until next time, my darlings, my Chantel Nation, amazing people. Those that are not yet Chantel Nation members, family members, please do so now by subscribing. I forgot to mention. All right, until my next one, which is on Wednesday. Stay amazing. Bye. Number 5. These points are not in sequence, but what matters? Feel me where cars are. My goodness.
You walked in and I thought, here we go.